Checking in, check. Can you hear me? Hi Craig, good evening. Hi Shayan Faisal, good morning to you. Golly Gamer, good evening to you as well. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Is my voice audible? I'm doing well, Shayan. Slightly better. I have a little throat infection, so I'm coughing a little bit, but yeah. Oh, you can hear us? Wonderful. Okay, welcome to another episode in this series of streams that we've been doing. So, thanks for confirming, Craig. So, we are going to watch another episode from Legends of the Hidden Temple. Uh, this is one from which all of us have put in their wish list. So, I picked one. So, we're going to watch this episode. So, I think Undercover Cop will not be in the live chat as well as JP Josh. JP Josh is gonna be there in the live chat, but he might not make it into the voice chat. Okay, that's fine. Okay, lovely. So let's get started with this lovely episode. Hopefully, a good episode or a bad episode, I don't know, but let's hope one where we get to talk a lot about this episode right now. Okay.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. With your guide, Kirk Hogg. And here he is now.
Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Thank you, Olmec. Welcome to Legends of the Hidden Temple. The rooms are filled with lost treasures that are protected by mysterious Mayan temple guards. Only Olmec knows the legend behind each of the treasures in his temple. Which one are we going to hear about today?
The legend of the walking stick of Harriet Tubman.
Oh, the walking stick of Harriet Tubman. Well, the legend is set in one of these 6 teams. We'll have a
Walking stick of Harriet Tubman. Who requested this? Who asked this? Gold, was it you? Craig? No. Cop? I don't know. Josh? Maybe. Cheyenne? Chances? Who asked for this episode?
chance to retrieve the walking stick. Will it be the Red Jaguar?
My webcam is stuttering, so give me a second.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. With your guide, Kirk Hogg.
Okay.
And here he is now.
I'm fixing my cam, so bear with me.
Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Thank you, Olmec. Welcome to Legends of the Hidden Temple. The rooms are filled with lost treasures that are protected by mysterious Mayan temple guards. Only Olmec knows the legend behind each of the treasures in his temple. Which one are we going to hear about today?
The legend of the walking stick of Harriet Tubman.
Oh, the walking stick of Harriet Tubman. Well, the legend is set in one of these 6 teams. Will have a chance to retrieve the walking stick. Will it be the Red Jaguars? The Blue Barracudas? The Green Monkeys? The Orange Iguanas? The Purple Parrots? Or the Silver Snakes? They're going to have to pass some pretty tough physical and mental tests.
All right.
And only one team will have the right to enter Olmec's temple.
Sorry for missing on the chat. Hi JP Josh, good to see you. Sorry, my cam was troubling me. Had a hard day today, Craig. Fire, you only have to ask him. Okay. No. Hope your day ends well, Golly Gamer. The walking stick of Harriet Tubman Gamer was requested by... Oh, Shine, it was you. Okay, wonderful. Okay, it was Shine who requested this episode, so yeah.
But first, they have to cross the moat, and Olmec will tell us how they'll have to do it today.
Before you are 2 poles which stretch across the moat. Each team is holding 4 planks. When Kurt gives the signal, one player from each team will place the boards across the poles to make a bridge, and both team players will crawl onto it. Then, the rear player will take the last board and pass it to the first player to lay in front, and you'll both crawl forward. You'll go on like that until both players have crossed the moat. As soon as the second teammate has crossed, run over and hit the gong. The first 4 teams to hit their gongs will go on to the next.
Do we see the cameraman behind? I don't think I did the lucky medallion of Atocha. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I have to check the sheet again.
Crawl forward. You'll go on like that until both players have crossed the moat. As soon as the second team has crossed, run over and hit the gong.
There you go. The cameramen are behind, as we can see. And we see the spotter over here. He's kind of fixing some things. And this blue shirt guy.
4 teams to hit their gongs.
That's a good thing to see, the cameraman and the crew.
We'll go on to the next round.
All right, teams, are you ready? I said, teams, are you ready? Omek, are you ready?
Let's rock.
On your mark, get set, go. They have to be get ready.
Let's rock.
On your mark.
Isn't the silver a little ahead? Looking at this angle, if you look at this angle, from this angle, silver seems a little in front compared to the other teams. Purple Parrots are behind. The rest of them are in a straight, are in a proper position, but Silver Snake seems to be a little bit ahead. That's what I can make out of this by looking at that. Anyways, let's see how they end up.
Get set, go. They have to be sure and steady, but at the same time, they're speeding, ball. Slowly but surely, the orange iguanas coming out, nice and strong. Here come the blue barracudas, the green monkeys, and the orange iguanas. Silver snakes are catching up.
That's a good strategy, putting them far and wide across so that they can cover more ground.
The Jaguars are doing a nice job too. Purple Parrots still trying to get their system down. This is all about teamwork here. Blue Barracuda's out in front. Orange Iguana's working hard. Silver Snakes, though, catching up and going ahead. Here come the Silver Snakes. Who's going to be? It's going to be a close one down to the end. Once they get to the end, they have to hit the gong. We're looking for 4 teams. We need another Silver Snake. We've got one. We're still looking for 2 more.
The head start did help Silver Snakes. Blue Barracudas are through. I want the Purple Parrots to go through. I don't know why. Orange are through. Green are through as well.
So, nice job. You guys came across nice, sure, and steady. Going to the steps of knowledge are the Silver Snakes. Also, the Orange Iguanas. The Green Monkeys. And the Blue Barracudas.
Red didn't make it.
The Red Jaguars and the Purple Parrots, well, they miss it by that much. They're not going to go away empty-handed. We got a great gift for them.
I love this background thingy in the back. I love this background diagram. I love the background of the pendant. Lovely. Lovely art. Lovely art.
And here's what it is.
Congratulations and get ready for wet and wild fun with the powerfully wet Super Soaker XP150, one of the next generation of Super Soakers.
As the quest continues, it's now time for Olmec to tell us about the legend of the walking stick of Harriet Tubman. But pay attention, guys, because your knowledge of the legend...
Why are these guys in the background? Like, if you look at the crowd, this yellow shirt guy behind this orange iguana kid, He's looking toward. They are all looking toward the side. Is it? I guess there's a monitor over there. I think we have discussed this before. There's a monitor over there where they can see a clear picture of what's happening in front. Just to show you again.
As the quest continues.
Look at this guy. This guy in the pink in the corner is like, yeah, full excited.
It's now time for Olmec to tell us about the
Look at them. All of them in that section are looking
Legend
towards
of
the
the
left of them. Left.
stick of Harriet Tubman. But pay attention, guys, because
None of them are looking straight.
your knowledge of the legend can bring you a step closer. to
Minute details.
The most famous African-American woman of the Civil War was Harriet Tubman. With just the North Star for a compass, she led so many people to freedom that folks called her Moses. Legend has it that once she and a small band of escaped slaves were being tracked by slave owners with bloodhounds.
Quick, into the swamp. They'll lose our scent.
Said Harriet, but the other slaves balked. I'm not going in there, said one man.
There's spirits in there. You're gonna have a lot more than spirits on your tail if you don't get into that water.
She said, brandishing her walking stick. One by one, the others followed, and she led them across the swamp. They traveled north on foot, sleeping in the barns and cellars of people who dared to hide them. Across the swamp, the dogs lost the scent of the runaway slaves, and the only thing the white masters found was Harriet's walking stick stuck in the mud. Your quest is to find the walking stick of Harriet Tubman and bring it back here.
Okay, well, Olmec, where is the walking stick?
The walking stick of Harriet Tubman
Medusa
can be
Slayer?
found in the observatory.
Okay, teams, you're now standing on the steps of knowledge. In a minute, I'm going to ask you a question. If you think you know the answer, stomp down on the ancient marking in front of you. If you're right, you're going to move down to the next level. But if you're wrong or you run out of time, I'm going to give the other teams a chance to answer. The first two teams to make it to the bottom level will be one step closer to Olmec's temple. Olmec, we're now ready for your first question.
Which of these wars was fought to end slavery?
Blue Barracudas.
Civil War.
That is correct.
Nice job. Step down, Blue Barracudas. Olmec, next question.
Because she led so many people to freedom.
Blue Barracudas.
Moses.
That is correct.
Nice job. Step down, Blue Barracudas. Just like that, they're one step away from the Temple Games. Next question.
Which of these did Harriet use to find her way?
Orange iguanas. Orange iguanas.
The North Star.
That is correct.
Nice job, Orange iguanas. Rest of you, still plenty of time to catch up. Next question.
Which of these is another name for the North Star? Polaris, Sirius.
Silver snakes.
Serious.
Incorrect. The three choices are Polaris, Sirius,
Blue
or
Barracudas.
Polaris.
That is correct.
Step down. Suddenly, just like that.
Wow, what a miracle! Blue Hey! Don't go down.
We still have room for one more. Who's it going to be? Orange iguanas, the silver snakes, or the green monkeys? Next question, Olmec.
When the people opposed to slavery,
I haven't seen anyone's.
Down. Suddenly, just like that, the Blue Barracudas are going into the...
They literally stepped out of the steps. I haven't seen anyone come down. This is the first time I'm seeing someone step out of the steps. That's the Blue Barracudas.
Temple Games.
I think the producer asked them to go back, stay there.
We still have room for one more. Who's it going to be? Orange iguanas, the silver snakes, or
Yeah.
the green monkeys? Next question, Olmec.
when the people opposed to slavery, before the war known as abolitionists, secessionists,
Orange iguanas.
the three choices are abolitionists, secessionists, or isolationists.
Silver snakes.
Abolitionists.
That is correct.
Nice job, silver snake. Step down. Tied up on the second step. Green monkeys can catch up. Next question.
Which of these organizations did Harriet use to bring slaves to freedom?
Green monkeys.
The Underground Railroad.
That is correct.
Nice job.
Wow,
It's all
beautiful.
tied up on the second step. Next question, Olmec.
Which law gave slaves their freedom? The Emancipation Proclamation.
The orange iguanas.
The Emancipation Proclamation.
That is correct.
There they are. The orange iguanas are just one step away from joining the blue barracudas in the Temple Game. Next question.
Which of these presidents signed the Emancipation?
Orange iguanas.
President Lincoln.
That is correct.
These two teams.
Abraham Benjamin Lincoln.
They are the blue barracudas and the orange iguanas. Nice job, guys. Come on down. Green monkeys, silver snakes.
Sorry, not
green
Benjamin.
man. You're not go way
That is
empty-handed.
Abraham
We've got a
Lincoln.
great gift for them, and here's what it is.
For doing such a great job, you're going to receive Keystone's new easy-to-operate lick-click 110 automatic pocket camera with built-in flash from Keystone Camera Corporation.
These two teams will be playing for the right to enter Olmec's temple, and they'll do it right after this.
Who's this guy in the background?
And they'll do it right after this.
Who's this guy on the left? Stunt guy, okay.
Welcome back to Legends. Now the glory goes to the fastest and the strong.
Did that guy take out something from behind? He was doing like this. And you see the silver snake, shrine of the silver monkey is aligned properly behind. Properly aligned behind.
Welcome back to Legends. Now the glory goes to the fastest and the
Yeah,
strongest, and we have a
Blue was
fast
ready
and
to go to
strong
the
group.
games.
And on the Blue Barracudas, we have Erica. I heard you like to sing. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I want to pursue a career in singing when I get older.
What kind of singing do you do?
I like country.
Who's your favorite country singer?
Probably Reba McEntire.
Reba McEntire. I don't know a lot of her songs, though. You'll have to sing to me later on. Okay. And also we have James. How old are you, James?
14.
And I heard you're into, you volunteer.
Yes, I volunteer at the Special Olympics.
Tell me about that.
I go with my dad, and he's a State Farm agent, and they volunteer.
How long have you been doing it?
About 2 years, and I go there and I take pictures, and I give them, the participants, the pictures, and they like them a lot.
All right, let's hear it for the Blue Barracudas. And here are the tough orange iguanas. We have Ryan with 2 N's. I heard that you traveled.
Yes, I travel to Aruba. I go on cruises a lot.
You go on cruises alone?
Yeah, no, with my family.
Oh, you going? And where do you go?
Well, we've been to the Caribbean, and my favorite place there is probably Aruba.
Aruba. And, well, you might want a trip maybe on this game, huh? And we've got Chris. You're into, now, I don't even know how to pronounce it. How do you pronounce it?
Aerofly Simulator.
What is that?
It's a big blue machine, and it has a fan in the middle, and if you jump in when the propeller's going around, you can do all sorts of tricks, and you can fly.
So it's like simulating...
Parachuting.
All right. He may be doing some high-flying act here in the Temple Games. Let's hear it for the Orange Iguanas. Now, why don't you girls go and get ready?
If she likes Reba McEntire, I wonder if she's been watching The Voice here in America this season.
Temple guards as they make their way through the temple. There are 3 temple games, and Olmec will tell us about the first one. Olmec.
Harriet Tubman was part of the Underground Railroad, which was not a railroad at all, but a series of homes where escaped slaves could safely hide on their journey north. Beside you stands a wall with several hiding places and a net in the middle. In each hiding place is hidden either a key, meaning it's safe to enter, or a lock, meaning it's not. Your task is to climb the net and break open a
That's
hiding
because
place.
Reba took over
Find a key,
for Blake
fly
Shelton
down
as
and
one of the
drop your key
coaches
into the bin,
on the show.
Then start again. The first player to retrieve 4 keys, or the player that's furthest along,
The stick is
at the
in
end of 60
the
seconds
observatory,
wins.
Craig.
Yes,
It's in the
I
observatory,
know. We
above the
have the key to
Medusa
this
Slayer.
game. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock.
Right on the
On your mark.
observatory.
Get set. Go. Up the net they go. These 2 teams are very tough. They got to find the key. No, that was a lock. So they got to go to the next one. They found another lock. Where are they going to find the key? They've got a key, both of them. Whoa, nice job by the Orange Iguanas. Blue Barracudas coming back. Will be the next one.
Oh, they found the key.
Barracudas down first. Whoa, Orange Iguanas fall all the way to the bottom and catch up. This is a 2 keys so far. These are 2 tough teams. Blue Barracuda's coming down. That's 3 for the Barracuda.
Hi Jomar, good evening. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, they didn't get inside the bucket. They didn't get inside. There's a few seconds left.
Oh!
Oh, about another lock. Time's up. Let me go check it out. Come on down. Nice job. I like these teams. These teams are fired up. Orange Iguanas had 1 key, 2 keys. Blue Barracudas, come on over. Let's take a look at your bucket. 1, 2, 3 keys for the Blue Barracudas. The Blue Barracudas get the half pennant of life. Woo! I can tell this match is already heating up. Orange Iguanas can catch up in the next game. It's worth the half pennant of life. Omek, tell us about it.
Harriet Tubman made 19 trips to the south to rescue slaves, each time skirting many dangers and obstacles. When Kirk gives the signal, grab a walking stick, crawl to the last cube, and place the walking stick in the slot on the cube. Then, come back, grab another stick, and go back to the next cube. As you move back and forth, you must avoid the swinging obstacles. If you're hit, you must return to the first position and start the trip again. The first player to leave all their walking sticks and return, or the player that's further along in 60 seconds, wins.
All right, let's see if the Blue Barracudas and the Orange Iguanas can walk on out there. Let's get in position, guys. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock. On your mark, get set, go. Swing the bag.
Oh, beautiful.
Blue Barracuda's out front, but he's had to fall. The Orange Iguanas have taken an early lead, but who can get out there? Orange Iguanas have 1, but the Blue Barracudas have caught up. I tell you, right now, these are 2 tough, competitive teams. Orange Iguanas out, trying not to get hit. Blue Barracudas scampering. Blue Barracudas have theirs in. So do the Orange Iguanas. Here come the Orange Iguanas and Blue Barracudas. It's hard to miss these bags. They get a little tired. Oh, Orange Iguanas almost went too far. So did the Blue Barracudas. We still have 1 more stick. Who's going to be the first one out? That's it. Stop it right now. Let's stop the bag. Let's check it out. Orange Iguanas at the last second dove just ahead of the Blue Barracudas to get the half pennant of life and to tie it up. Blue Barracudas, tough job.
Damn, this is a very hard, tough game. You have to crawl and kind of jump and crawl again and put that stick and crawl back. It takes a lot out of your body.
Harriet Tubman travels began in the south and led to safety in Canada. 4 of the places along the railroad are marked on the wall behind you: Maryland, Pennsylvania, New York, and Canada. When Kirk gives the signal, 1 player from each team will climb up the wall to the first location. Their partner will load a ball in the slingshot and shoot it to the person on the wall.
The good old slingshot game.
And then climb up to the next location to wait for the next ball. The first team to get a ball in all 4 locations, or the team that's further along in 60 seconds, wins.
Oh, Canada, let's see if they can make it that far. Who's it going to be? Let's put 60 seconds on the clock. Okay, on your mark. Get set. Go. You got to toss the ball, and both teams have got it. Now how fast can they get up? Oh, nice job by the Blue Barracudas. He stuck it on Maryland. No, he's got to do it to Pennsylvania. Orange Iguanas right there with him, keeping pace. Now comes the tricky part. How they can get it up there to their partner. Oh, this is the hard part. Orange Iguanas got it on New York. They just need 1 more. Blue Barracuda's scrambling. Oh, trying to get it up there. Orange Iguanas trying to take they got to take their 3rd one. They got to turn around for it, though. 23 seconds. Blue Barracudas just caught it and caught up. They got New York. Oh, Canada.
Oi!
So close to the Orange Iguanas. Just a few more seconds. Can the Blue Barracudas catch it? Can the Orange Iguanas? It's all. Oh, Orange Iguanas just barely missed it.
Tight.
Got it. That's it. Time's up. Come on in. Time's up. That's it.
Orange Iguanas win.
Come on down.
Last second.
Oh my, what a great job. at the very last second. The Orange Iguanas made it all the way to Canada, but guess what? They're taking taking a pendant in half and going to the temple. Blue Barracudas.
That's a heartbreaking loss for the BBs.
Entire way from the moat all the way to the end. You're not going to go.
I always believe in this cannon throwing game that the guy should be the one who should be launching. And the girl should be the one who should be catching the ball. A golden opportunity wasted by the BBs.
The Orange Iguanas are so
I feel so bad for the Blue Barracudas. But that's okay. We move on.
retrieve the walking stick of Harriet Tubman right after this. Welcome back to Legends. The Orange Iguanas have been great teammates and now have proven themselves worthy and now have earned the right to enter Olmec's temple. But first, here's some information to help them retrieve the walking stick of Harriet Tubman.
You could start by climbing through the ledges and climbing down into the pit of despair. Crawl through the pit, then race into the throne room. Sit on the throne of the pretender, and you could choose to go up into Medusa's lair. Or into the treacherous swamp. If you escape, you might have a chance to enter the dark forest. Reach into the hole and find the key, or plow through the wall and into the mine shaft. Ride the elevator up into the viper's nest and pull the snakes from the jars to
I love
open the
this
door
one.
to the shrine of the silver monkey.
I love the viper's nest where you pull the snakes out from those pots.
The king's storeroom.
Jomar says someone actually recorded this episode back in the day. It was on YouTube, but he had to take down to avoid getting a community guideline strike.
Dig out the puzzle on
Oh.
the stone column and jump back into the pit.
Undercover Cop has recorded many of the season 3 episodes when it had its original airing.
Back through the temple gate. The choices are
He has some of the season 3 episodes. I think many of the season 3 episodes.
You won 1.5 pendants in the temple games. Who's going first?
Chris.
Very well, Chris.
Ah.
When Kirk gives the signal, you'll race
No, I am. It's just
and
Chris.
way toward the walking stick.
Chris is going first.
Inside the temple,
Chris.
temple guards assigned to protect
Love the way he says it, like Chris.
trade your pendant for an extra life and go on. But if you're caught without a pendant, you'll be taken out of the temple, and it'll be Ryan's turn to try her luck. Hidden somewhere in the temple is the other half of your,
Ryan with a double N.
and you're carrying the other half. You will get an extra life. If you can reach the walking stick, all the doors of the temple will instantly unlock, and the temple guards will vanish. Return through the gates with the walking stick in 3 minutes, and you will be handsomely rewarded. And here's how.
First, you're gonna get a set of microscopes. Casco's big screen microscope and deluxe zoom microscope with projector.
I found the playlist with all the 120 of the temple runs from the original series. Lovely. Can you share the link in the Discord, Goalie Gamer, if you can?
Enjoy club karaoke.
Would be of great help.
New Super K format provides on-screen lyrics via an audio cassette tape. Sing along and record your performance. Sing-a-lodian by Lone Star. If you can bring the walking stick out of the temple before 3 minutes is up, you'll both be going to the Bahamas. 3 days of fun and sailing to the Bahamas aboard Norwegian Cruise Line Seaward with 2 pools, volleyball and basketball courts, and other fun activities for the whole family. Norwegian Cruise Lines. It's different out here.
All right, let's see if we can get the Orange Iguanas to the Bahamas. Let's put 3 minutes on the clock.
Bahama Mama.
Olmec, lower your gate. Get your mouthpieces in. On your mark. Get set. Go. There he goes.
Let's go.
Up into the temple. He's racing fast. He's sliding into the ledges. From the ledges. Chris is making up some good time. Boy, I like the way he's moving. Into the pit of despair. Now he's got to choose his room. Which way has he decided? He's going to try
Oi.
to get up, but that's not going to work. That's not going to work either. He's going down. That's going to take him into the throne room. From the throne room, he's going to sit guard, but he's got a pennant, so he can move on.
Don't go up, don't go up, don't go up.
It'll be Ryan's turn.
He heard me.
But
Don't
into
go
the
up.
swamp. The swamp is the only way
Swamp.
to go. Into the deadly swamp. He's got to move fast.
Murky
2
swamp.
minutes, 10 seconds. Into the dark forest. From the dark forest, he's got to put his hand.
One of the favorite rooms of our panel, his leg gets stuck over there. Bust, 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 bust.
No, it's not in there. Oh, he's got the key. Now he's got to find the doorway. Now he's got to find the right keyhole. Which one's going to open it?
What's happening?
Which way is he going to go? He's got to try one of the other.
Burst to the wall, what are you doing?
Or is he going to...
What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing?
Oh no, he's going up. There he goes. He's heading up into the shrine of the silver
Oh.
monkey. They still have a half a pendant. Oh, triple card. Go ahead, Ryan. Ryan's got to make up.
Ryan with the double N.
26 seconds. She wants to go to the Bahamas.
Why is she going up?
She's in. Oh,
What the hell?
caught
What the
by
hell?
triple guard. Oh, just as she got up into the crypt room.
What the hell has
The other
happened?
half pendant of life, so they took her out. Come on in here, Chris. You did a great job. The Orange Iguanas were a great team.
What a dumb thing to do. Why did you go up?
You guys did a great job. You're not going to go away empty-handed. You're going to get the set of microscopes for playing. You guys did a great. We got to go. See you next time for another.
What a dumb thing to do, man.
Bye-bye.
What the hell? What the hell happened in that last 10 seconds? Why did she go up? You have to follow your partner's path. Jesus Almighty Christ. What sort of dumb thing is that? Oh my lord, I can't believe what I have seen in the last 20 seconds of that run. Literally, the most dumbest thing a contestant could do. Gonna do a recap of that last 30 seconds or 20 seconds.
Hopefully, a temple spirit won't be residing. He's got to find the key. Which one is it?
Why didn't he burst through the wall? First things first, why didn't he burst through the wall? Understood, it would take a lot of time. He had to go around. Eventually he would be caught.
No, it's not in there.
Eventually he would be caught in the shrine of the silver monkey.
Oh, he's got the key. Now he's got to find the doorway. Now he's got to find the right keyhole. Which one's going to open?
There was no sound when he puts that key in that one of the wall. So I couldn't recollect what was happening over there.
Which way is he going to go? He's got to try one of the other keyholes.
Someone says something.
Doorway. Now he's got to find the right keyhole. Which one's going to open it? Which way is he going to go? He's got to try one of the other keyholes. Or is he going to... He's also got a wall, too. Is he going to bust through the wall? Oh, no.
I think it must be the cameraman or someone must have told him to like, go up.
He's going up. There he goes. He's heading up into the shrine of the silver monkey. They still have a half a pendant.
Ooh. And the dumbest thing, I'm sorry, contestant, I'm sorry, Ryan with a double N, I'm extremely sorry for using these words, but you surely must be knowing that you made the dumbest move. The first obvious rule in temple run is to not go in a separate path. Follow your own path because there could be traps. Traps are the temple guards. Okay, you should not take a route which is different than what your partner has followed. You did the obvious mistake and it ended up being one of the bizarre endings.
Go ahead, Ryan. Ryan's got to make up time now. 1 minute, 26 seconds. She wants to go to the Bahamas. She's in. Oh, she got caught by a dreaded...
What the hell was that? Exactly 10 seconds. Exactly 128 to 118. I couldn't explain how bizarre that ending was, but Let's read the chat before we talk in with our panel. The don't you notice in the open platform is the shrine. Dumb move, unfortunate. JP George, that's not unfortunate. That's just a plain dumb move. One wrong move could costly. She got only injured literally 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Jomer says 100% right. Rule number 1, always follow your partner's path. Triple whammy. This was the only time a triple seizure happened after someone entered the crypt. Craig, that was the run in. Okay. Dark Forest or Shrine door was already open the moment Chris went in there, which was what may have confused. Oh, okay. Okay. In my highest opinion, this dumb move is the biggest orange iguana choke in the show history. I don't know if they would have made it with only a half pendant. We will get to know where the other half pendant is from our panel. But what a dumbest move, man! I haven't seen any dumbest move other than this. I have seen people becoming clueless in the run in the temple, like they don't know where to go. They go up and down, come back and forth. They do that, but this was so dumb. Follow your partner's path. Gee. All right, let's have a disco on this. Let's have a disco in the disco channel. Okay. Hello, gentlemen. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, gamer. Hello, Drugoy.
Hi, Cheyenne.
Okay.
See you?
Good to see you guys. Is Undercover Cop joining in? I'm not sure if he is joining in. Is he or is he not? We'll wait for a couple of minutes.
Okay, let's see. I thought I remember him saying something earlier today. He said, "Okay," as he said. Oh wait, no, that was last week. Let's see. That was also last week. Let me see. I remember that? Okay. He said he'll be in. He said last night that he'd be in voice chat, but not on the live chat.
Okay. JP Josh, I assume you are outside, so I'm not sure if you're making. We'll wait for you. If you can join, please join.
According to this, Josh said he may not make it to the voice chat.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see if he does.
Okay. In the meantime, Cheyenne, what's up with you? I think you have put in some snapshots.
It's theirs, Josh.
Good to see you, Josh.
I'll get to that in a moment. Hey, Josh.
Hey there, thank y'all for holding there. I just made it out. Oh, give me just a sec. There we go. I just paused.
Yeah.
A minute and everything there. Yep. But so able just make it back home here. So yep, able to hop on it.
Oh, lovely. Cool. Yeah. So, oh man, what a bizarre ending to this episode. I mean, I haven't seen such a shock. I wouldn't say it's shocking. It was kind of bizarre, like how it ended all of a sudden. Okay. Who wants to take it first? Let's give it to Josh. Josh, go ahead. You go with your review second, Goldie Gamer, and third, Cheyenne. I'll give you the stage third. Okay?
All right. Okay, go ahead, Josh.
Alrighty. Cool. Well, I guess started off pretty much as your basic episode so far on the Plank Moat Challenge. Another good fave there on that part, seeing the folks make it through. Sort of 50-50 in whether it's. Well, I mean, from our viewpoint, it looked like the Silver Snakes had like a bit of an advantage starting off there. Yeah. But of course, they caught on to the fact that extending the boards a lot further, sort of giving them advantage. So I feel like even if they were still in line with the other contestants, they probably still would have made it across. So one of those they probably went on ahead and let slide there. So it's a good one there. Fast Blue Barracudas there as they made their way down the steps of knowledge. Joining the Orange Iguanas there as well. So those were good. Temple Games, unfortunately, sort of looking back into it, Ryan's miss of the key in the first Temple game ended up becoming the foreshadowing of what happened in the temple run there, since they were only able to go into the temple with 1.5 pendants. And then, of course, we lead into the actual temple itself. So yeah, Chris, he made his way through the bottom part of the path for the most part. I think, let's see, did I have anything to put it there? Shrine door. Yeah, it wasn't anything out of the ordinary until he got into the dark forest. And so in the dark forest, that's when, as he had entered in, it turned out, I guess, Junction either forgot to close it, or maybe it was like it was maybe like a little hint to sort of go up there on that part. But as you can see right there, as Chris goes into the dark forest, the door going up into the shrine was already open.
Yes.
And so I guess Chris using the key sort of threw him off there. I feel like that was almost, if if it was my way of producing it there on that part, it's sort of like one of those like small hints, like to give them some extra time to make their way through the temple on that part. But I don't know if you've done this episode or not, but a similar thing sort of happened in the keys to the Alhambra. Have you done that one already?
I did that on YouTube. Red Jaguars run.
Okay, yep. Similar thing happened there with the shrine door going up from the dark forest, or the tomb back then had happened as well too. So I think it was one of those type things there. But after going up there and to getting caught in the shrine. Yep, Brian, unfortunately, my prediction, which unfortunately that's the main unfortunate, the reason I said unfortunate is like, probably it was unfortunate for Ryan, is that she probably was not paying attention to Chris as he was making her way through the temple. So for her to end up going into the crypt and getting caught by the third guard, obviously had she had not done that, she would have at least gotten to the artifact. If not, she obviously would have been taken out wise there on that part. But it's just the pure reminder that if you have less than 2 pendants, it's very important that you either follow your path, and I would say the only time you would ever divert from the path is if an easier pathway is opened up. So like, for example, if the team started from the bottom, went to the pit, went down, went up the total column, and from the top room door going pit opened up, that would be a easy way for the second player to like take a shortcut that way. But otherwise, it's very wise to follow the path that your partner has taken there. But unfortunately ended in an abrupt one there, and it just having it's one of those things you just unfortunately feel for Ryan. It's like she only literally had 10 seconds or so in the temple to get taken out. She's probably was just hiding in obscurity after that, running everything. That part, it's unfortunate, but it's just an unfortunate loss there on that part. One of the rare times to ever see it happen. Third guard get taken out in the front rooms there.
Any idea where the third half, the half pendant could have been?
Based on the rooms that open, or probably based on like what they've seen in the wiki there as well too. I think it was in the swamp area. Was it the
swamp? Okay.
I'm not 100% sure, but based on the temple guard location and path that they took, I want to say it was probably in the swamp. Obviously the camera angle doesn't allow us to see it there, but we're not fully able to see it. But based on the guards, I want to say it was either there or I'd say there, because normally you want to be able to get to the half pendant before you get to the third bar, which in this case would have been the swamp. So, my guess would be the swamp. Obviously, I guess probably the wiki or everything probably says it there as well too. Obviously she could have had the chance to at least grab there on that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, another one of those moments where I'm unfortunately realizing that I'm sort of realizing in the swamp it sort of still takes time, but it's one of those times where I sort of wish they could have, or at least Chris could have tried climbing up those the swamp ladders to try and go up into the king's storeroom, but just another one of those things. It probably just takes more time, and so most contestants just keep going across into the forest. Yeah. But yeah, it's artist lost there for the orange.
Is this one of the? I mean, Jomar says this dumb move is biggest orange iguana choke in the show history. Is this? Do you think this? Did we see any such moves from the contestants where they get caught because of choosing a different path?
Well, let's see. From the orange iguanas, I think the only other one which we did just recently watch was the one with Maggie and Josh in season 3, where it got the other person's pendant and chose to go the other direction on that part. But I'm sort of browsing over what we've already watched so far. I don't think I can recall of another temple run off the top. If I do come across one, I'll try and mention it to you towards the end there as well too. Yeah. But it's one of it. I feel like a lot, especially based on like the layouts and the way that the contestants sort of go through. It seems like most contestants do their best to avoid all the guards. There are trying to think. Comes to mind. Nah, we haven't done. There's one episode that we haven't done yet, so I'll hold that for another day.
Okay, no worries.
Sweet.
Anything more observation? Any more observation, JPJ, before?
I think the only other thing I noticed, of course, was Chris saying his name during the temple rundown as well. It's one of those. I guess he was just following along with what he needed to say there. I think I like the way that you pointed out during the moat, the blue symbol of Olmec.
In the background.
Yep. That's there. But other than that, I don't think I have much more to say there on that part.
Okay.
If there's anything else on your drive,
Okay. Cool.
I will sit along to gold.
Okay, let's see. Okay, here's my guy. Okay, now I'm gonna do, after I do my review, as promised in the live chat, I'm going to show off this new spreadsheet that I've been working on, the stat spreadsheet I've been working on. Okay, but first let's get to my review.
Yeah.
So this is the third run in a row where one wrong turn can cost you, but this time with a different consequence.
Yeah.
So Chris started the run by staying on the low row. He encountered the first temple guard in the throne room, and then continued on and managed to go up from the dark forest to the shrine of the silver monkey, where he encountered the second temple guard. After he got taken out was when the consequence of a wrong turn came into play. Ryan changed direction by going up to the crypt instead of going down to the ledges. And just guess what the consequence of that was. That's right. Ryan encountered the last temple guard in the crypt. Since she didn't have the other half pendant of life, and we never saw on screen where it was hidden, the run ended.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's see. Now I'm going to share my screen here. Okay.
You're sharing the screen on Discord?
Yes, I am, actually. Yeah, okay. So this is a new stat spreadsheet that I've been working on, and I'm not to be confused with the old one that I still have. Okay, So how it works here is we have episode directories that have production order, broadcast order, and completion order.
1 second, hold on, Gold. I'm just gonna tell the streamers that can you see the screen, everyone? I'm sharing what Gold Lee Gamer is sharing. If you can see the screen, that you can see whatever. Okay, yeah. Now I'm displaying whatever you're sharing on the screen. So yeah, now you can go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So now, now here's the because now the production order was like obviously the order of which all episodes were being filmed.
Okay.
But that now there might be a confusion between that and completion order. Now I only know this comes in. Now I know that now Galileo's Cannonball may not have been the first broadcast episode, but it was the first episode to be completed. And the reason I know this is because Galileo's Cannonball was one of the only 2 temple runs to actually use temple layout 1.
Okay.
The first 2 in production actually used layout 5.
Oh, okay.
Now this is probably because those temple runs ended up having either problems or they were being delayed somewhat.
Yeah.
Now you might question like what I mean by steps of knowledge combo and temple games combo. I'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
So, and I also have some for season 2.
Okay.
Now, season 3 actually does not have a column for completion order because it's the same as the production order, and also there's no column for temple layout either because season 3 all used 1 layout the entire season.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes.
Now let's go over the combos. Okay. Oh, yes. I was also told to mention that my friend Blue Hedgehog Man 17 actually was a big help to me on this one. Big props to you, my friend. Okay. So anyway, let's go over the combos. So now as you know, there's always 4 teams that go to the steps of knowledge. Well, I've concluded there are 15 different combinations of teams that could move on to the steps.
Brilliant.
Yes, there we go. So on every show, all 6 teams they have 2/3 of a chance to move on to the steps of knowledge.
Yes.
And I've also concluded that there are a total of 15 different temple games combos as well.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. So. Yeah, and on these tabs, I also used how many times each combo was used.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. So and according to this, the combo that was used the most times was combo 3, which is red, blue,
green, and silver. Wow. Okay.
Yes, that was used the most times. Out of
17%. Ooh. In season 1.
17. 7 times in season 1, 5 in season 2, and 4 in season 3, for a total of 16 times.
Wow, brilliant stat. Okay.
Yes, and I do the same thing with the temple games. But as you can see here, there's more diversity here. Yes, the one that was used the most times is combo 12, which is that means the green monkeys and the silver snakes. They faced off in the temple games more times than any other possible combination.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So now these ones are actually in the making here. Now these basically I'm working on the order in which these are Moat steps for each season. Now I'm starting to work on this one because I was starting to feel a little overwhelmed with the number of tabs I currently have. So this is going to help me downgrade a little bit.
Okay.
So So anyway, so here is the order of which each team finished in the moat, as well as the order each one finished in the steps of knowledge.
Wow.
Now, thanks to the wiki, I was also able to figure out exactly what moat type was used in every episode.
Okay.
Yes. Now, likewise, now I was also able to figure out which temple game type was actually used.
Ramp.
Now, this is what
Okay.
Yeah, this is what it looks like right now, because any that are in black mean that right now. I mean, I don't know if there'll be any updates to it later. Means that that team did not appear in the temple games in that episode.
Okay.
So now you can see here, like for the ones that did, whether they won or lost, and how many pendants they earned in the temple game.
Yeah, 2 pendants.
And this column will tell if a tiebreaker was needed, and if so, which team won it.
Brilliant.
Yes. And for my little bit of a reference here, which combo was used here.
Okay.
So yeah, so now the V1, V2, because there were different variations of certain temple game types.
Okay. Version 1, version 2. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Like but there is no V1 or V2 for ones that only had like one variation.
Yeah. Okay.
Such as like ones that were season 1 only, like the Bungee soap mat or the Bungee soap line. Yeah, they were very big on that Bungee soap in season 1, but they were slowly kind of doing away with all the wetness in season 2.
Okay.
Yeah, as you'll notice here, because here, like, so on the one we did today, which what we did, there was the first variant of the cubby hole web, the swinging sandbags, and the slingshot wall.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So that was the one we did tonight. So yeah. So let's see. Yep. And there's also the one in season 3. I don't think that's finished yet, but that will get finished. And now here we have the temple run ones. Got the layouts, the artifact location, number of pendants, and how many temple guards were encountered, the result of the run, and the run category. Now I'm going to say right now that that there were different categories that I was able to have come up with for each run, and they are smart team, epic fail, double whammy, lucky win, brutal run, downer ending, producer should be ashamed, heart pounder, and perfect run.
What comes under as a producer should be shamed?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you asked, because I can give you a good example. I'm gonna think of one. Okay. One was the stone head of the evil king.
Okay.
Now, the details are this.
Okay.
Speed wasn't the issue in this run. What killed this run? Oh wait, we did do this one, didn't we?
I don't think we did it, but you can just give your perception.
He's done that one.
Did I do that?
Yes, he's done that one.
Okay, then I can read the details for it.
Okay.
Speed wasn't the issue in this run. What killed this run? How about Tony having to put 4 snakes in Medusa's head?
This one. Okay. Okay.
It goes to show that sometimes producers learn things the hard way. Mercifully, it was changed to 2 snakes after this episode.
I remember it. Okay.
Now you remember that?
Yeah. Got it.
Okay, so that was an example of producers should be ashamed.
Got it.
And another example of producers should be ashamed was also the marble armrest of Xerxes. Series when I said in my review of that one that I thought that the producers greased the slide.
That one. Okay. While climbing up. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So now here an example of a heart pounder. So what a heart pounder is it's a run that's so exciting it gets you on the edge of your seat wondering what's going to happen.
Got it.
An example. Okay, now I don't remember if you did this one. An example of a heart pounder would be the milk bucket of Freitas.
1 second left. Okay. Got it.
Okay, so anyway, an example of a heart. So anyway, so like I said, a heart pounder would be like runs that were like they like put you on the edge of your seat, wondering what's going to happen. So like an example would be now I don't remember if you did this one or not. Was the milk bucket of Freitas?
I think I did this. Cheyenne, you remember?
He's done that. He's done that episode.
Okay, so the details of why it's a heart pounder. So Taro was able to bypass 2 temple guards before grabbing the artifact, but the real heart pounder was just barely making it out in time.
Ah, okay. I remember it. Okay.
So and now now the one we did tonight, that would fall under one wrong turn can be costly.
Okay.
And the details were, when it was Ryan's turn to go in, she should have known to follow her partner's path. Instead, she went up into the crypt and paid the price when she encountered a temple guard.
Yes. So this one comes under one wrong turn can be costly. Oh, okay.
Yes.
What is your perception about epic fail? Epic fail. What would be an epic fail?
Okay. All right. So let me see if an example of an epic fail would be now. Please let me know if you haven't done any of these yet, so I don't read the details for you. Wild Bill Hickok and the Dead Man's Hand.
I don't think I did this.
Okay. Another one.
Just give your basic perception. Just give your basic perception.
Okay. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. So like. Okay. So an epic fail would be like. Okay, so like a good example of one that I know you did, and this was the love letter of love letter of Captain John Smith.
Got it.
So that was an epic fail, and the major fail of that one was Whitney passing up the other half pendant in the king's storeroom, only to encounter the final temple guard
got it. Understood.
Silver Monkey just seconds later.
Understood. Got it.
Yes. Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so that's an example of an epic fail right there.
Did you do this? I mean, you and your friend did this together, right? 2 of you.
Yes. He was a major help with me on this.
Lovely. When did you guys start this, and how long have you how much percentage have you completed it?
Actually, I've only been working heavily on this only for like a few days now.
Ah, okay. Lovely. Brilliant. By the way, welcome Undercover Cop. Welcome in.
I'm late.
Oh, hey,
Hello,
Cop. Okay.
Which episode
All
did
right.
you watch?
Okay. Now now that I've shown you this, I think Cheyenne's next.
Yeah. Cop, we did the walking stick of Harriet Tubman.
Gotcha.
From season 2.
Yep. Cool. That was Goldie Gamer with his wonderful. I mean, that was brilliant. It has everything, man. I think it should be shown to the producers of the show, and they would be mighty impressed. I think Goldie Gamer, you should do a YouTube video of you explaining the entire history of Legends of the Hidden Temple in that sheet.
Good work, Gamer.
Yeah. Yep. There was a lot to do,
Yeah.
Actually, one of my inspirations for doing the first stat sheet was this YouTube user named Peeled Eyes, who did who actually who did a rundown statistic analysis of Legends of each one of the 6 teams.
Okay. Got it. Cool. Cheyenne, all yours, man.
Okay. My blood pressure is going to go high right now.
That's a start. Okay.
I don't want to be mean, so, I mean, I may be frustrated, but please excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Moat and the Steps of Knowledge and the Temple games were okay.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell was that?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell was that? This run definitely qualifies for the most unusual finish.
Yeah.
Chris started on the low route by going down into the ledges and took the bottom floor to the dark forest and then passed upwards to the shrine of the Silver Monkey, where he got removed by the second temple guard, and Ryan took over. The real backfire of the run was Ryan going up into the crypt, encountering the final temple guard, and that ended up resulting in the Orange Iguanas' first triple seizure of the series. What a waste!
Yeah.
Why would she go up to the crypt when Chris took the lower route in the ledges first? Why? I still don't get it.
Yeah.
She backfired the team.
Yeah.
That was her mistake.
Okay.
That was a bad mistake. I mean, that pissed me off when I reacted to this tempo run. I know your reaction to this, Drew Boy. I know you weren't going to expect what the hell was going to happen.
Yeah. It was unexpected. Yeah.
I know. I mean, we've been suffering. I mean, I know. We've been. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I know the streams in your channel. I mean, that has been enough. You know, for you, like, you know, sometimes we can get the good or bad episodes. I know I don't want to give a spoiler, but this is the only time that a contestant goes up to the entrance room where triple seizure happens. And this is the 4th complete episode and production episode 5. This used temple layout 11. The heart room was replaced by Medusa's lair.
Yeah.
And the temple games, I do like the first one, the key one. The second was challenging, but they did a good job.
Yeah.
I left a comment to let the panel know that was the temple game done quickly. Like, there were still some sticks left to put in the bucket. Gamer Cop Josh, any way to make this up?
So he's asking if were there any sticks left before the game was called off. I mean, game was completed. I think all the
When
sticks.
Kirk said that's it.
Yeah.
Which of the 3?
The second temple game.
I think what happened was they only had there were 4 positions and you had to get a stick in each position, and they had extra sticks in case you dropped one, and you, like, they didn't want you to run. I think what happened is if you got hit by one of the swinging obstacles, they wanted you to drop the stick and then go back, so that way you wouldn't be running back holding something that you could trip on. So I think they had multiple sticks. It was get one in each of 4 positions. That's what it was.
Oh, brilliant.
That's why they had more than.
Does that suffice?
Thanks for the point, Cop.
Yeah.
Yes, you were saying something, Drew Boy.
Yeah, so it was just 4, so yeah, I think it was a fair game. Yeah, go ahead with your review.
I mean, running out of a loss for words.
But the only good thing is, after Ryan messed it up, I think the reactions from Chris he was sportive. He was sportive, he was kind of chilled out, he wasn't angry or he wasn't pissed off. I don't think many of them are pissed out, but he wasn't, and he was still like, okay, she was embarrassed. If you look at her reaction, she was a little embarrassed, like how it ended, but he was kind of chill, he was kind of like, you know, just, he was in good spirits, to put it in a way. I mean,
she was embarrassed.
Yeah.
She was embarrassed. Like, look at Ryan.
Yeah.
I mean, look at you, Ryan.
It's okay, don't be harsh. Don't be harsh. Easy. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, Drew Boy. I'm just, you know, I mean, like, this run made me more, you know, pissed. Like I said, I know I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
I want to say that, Ryan, I'm sorry to say that you realized that this run was messed up because you made this run the infamous backfire of the series. The second was the mummified hand of the Egyptian king. I mean, absolutely horrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, that's grade A awful to talk about. And also not the diagram that I made, but the collage that I made, Drew Boy.
Yeah.
If you show that the top corner door of the guard is open.
Uh-huh.
You did already these episodes.
Yeah.
The Golden Stallion of Alibaba.
Mm-hmm.
The Applewood Amulet of Emiliano Zapata.
The Lost Lion of Little
and
John.
the Lost Lion Tale of Little John.
Nice.
And Gamer Cop Josh, like, I feel like I'm the only one catching this. Like, why would a guard door open in the top corner? Like when an artifact is placed on the top. In some rooms in the top, I see that a guard door is open. Like sometimes you see the Shrine of the Silver Monkey or the King's Storeroom or the Central Room. Any point to make up on this? That gets my attention.
Production oversight. Kind of like in this episode, the door from the Dark Forest to the Shrine, they accidentally left it open. I don't think it's any more complicated than that.
I was about to talk about that one. I mean, Drew Boy, you did see that when Olmec was giving the route where the walking stick to the observatory, how to get it, was the door was accidentally opened from the Dark Forest up to the Shrine of the Silver Monkey due to a production error.
Yes.
Cop, I was talking about the collage that I made about the guard door open in the top corner.
Yeah. He's seen it, yeah.
I was saying, like, why would someone leave a guard door open?
Accident, production oversight. It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, sometimes I feel like, a temple guard must have opened the door, or maybe someone placed the artifact like that.
Yeah, could be. Anything good that you find in this episode, Shine? I know you're disappointed with this run and ending, but anything good you find in this episode? Anything good?
Not only I am disappointed, I mean, it was disappointing for all of us.
Okay.
Especially the viewers and the fans. Anything good from this episode? The temple games, I like.
Yeah, they were proper physical temple games.
Yeah, I like the temple games.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good one.
Yeah.
It was a good one. I have nothing much to say, and this may be one of my angry reviews of the runs.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
And,
Thanks for picking this episode, by the way. It was kind of an interesting episode because I didn't expect the ending that they get caught in the sudden exit. It was a sudden shock. It was kind of sudden shock. But thank you for picking this. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Gamer?
Yeah. Ask the question. He's hearing. Yeah.
Yes. What's up? What's up, Cheyenne?
Yeah. Okay. Gamer, I still remember like the past requests of which episodes like you requested in the past. I do remember that, but I don't want to be like picking on something like that. But I'm sorry about that. Like when we did the Applewood Amulet, and you gave a very good suggestion, and I tag along with you as well. The walking stick episode.
Oh, okay. Because I thought I remember suggesting a different one.
Yeah, because I do remember that you and Josh requested for the Golden Earring episode.
That's the one I remember, the Golden Earring of Henry Morgan.
Yeah, I still remember that. Well, we can tag along. Well, there's no problem with tagging along when someone requested the episode they did. You can tag along. That's no problem.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, Cop.
Yeah, if you're done, we'll move on to Cop.
Yeah, I don't have a whole...
I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
I have a whole lot to say about the ending, but the Moat is the very boring plank one. The Steps of Knowledge were okay. Temple game number 2 ends abruptly, and it looks like they've maybe had to check the tape to see. It ends pretty close, if I recall.
Yeah.
Check to see who actually won that game.
Mm-hmm.
The Temple run, obviously. Did anyone point out that Chris says his name and not
Yes.
I am?
Yes.
Yes. We all picked up on that.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this run would have ended a lot faster if they hadn't left the door from the shrine to the Dark Forest open. But that was an accident. What I do, again, obviously the big thing about this episode is the fact that Ryan runs up to the crypt and gets captured up there. I think that when we did Broken Trident of Poseidon, and I said there had to be an episode where someone got to the artifact and dropped it and lost because of that, this is another example. There had to be an episode where somebody went the other...
different path.
Went to the different opening room and got captured there. Like, that had to happen at some point, and here it is.
Exactly. Got it, yeah.
And it happens so quickly that Kirk does his address to the camera because Chris hasn't gotten back yet, and Ryan just got captured, and so I kind of like that.
Would have been great if there was a behind the scene footage for this episode. Would have been great to see the crew's reaction. Like how surprised they would have been that this girl just goes in and gets caught in the 10th second.
Well, clearly someone must have anticipated it because the guard was ready. It wasn't like they didn't.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure that they knew it. Again, like I said, I'm sure at some point they had that thought of what happens if someone runs in the wrong room. We have to be prepared, and I think that's just that's what happened.
Yeah.
I like that we have a few seconds before. I think what happened was she got caught, and they probably had to cut for a little bit for Chris to get out there. Because again, I like that Kirk is addressing the camera because Chris isn't there yet because he just got captured only a few seconds before Ryan did.
Yeah.
Also, we have a girl named Ryan. That's kind of unusual. Oh, one last thing to note, and then I'll shut up. Is this is one of the few times I think we have blue versus orange. The Temple games.
Oh,
yeah.
Goalie Gamer has all the combo information.
Actually, Cop is right. Actually, the blue-orange matchup in the Temple games only happened 4 times in the series.
Brilliant. And how many times in season 2? Once.
Only for blue and orange happened twice in season 1 and twice in season 2. Never in season 3.
Brilliant. Rare combo.
One of the rare times that a gold mask is in the shrine and a black mask is in the crypt.
Okay. Yeah, Cop, any more observations?
I mean, again, the big thing is her getting captured in the crypt, and also the way the walking stick is attached to the outside of the observatory. I always wondered how they did that. Is it like Velcroed on there or something? I don't know. And if so, what would it have been like if somebody had actually gotten to it? I don't know.
And also, we don't get to see that thing, apart from the legend, very rarely we get to see the articraft there. Yeah. I see it now. Okay. Yeah, go
Sometimes
ahead.
we see it like commercial outro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, this was like the first episode of the second tape day, so it is a little. They're still working out the kinks.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool. I like it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yes. This is according to this. This was production episode 45 and the 44th one completed.
Goalie Gamer Jomar says in the Temple games, red versus silver and red versus green never happened in season 2. Green versus purple never happened in season 1. It's again some rare combos.
Let me slow down. Slow down a sec. Which ones is he pointing out? Let's see. Red versus
silver.
Okay.
And red versus green never happened in season 2.
All right, red versus silver happened 6 times in season 1, never in season 2, and 3 times in season 3.
Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant, brilliant. And green versus purple never happened in season 1.
Yeah, red versus green. Let's see. That
Purple
was
silver never happened.
red
in
versus
3.
green was 4 times in season 1, never in season 2, and 4 times in season 3.
Wow. Brilliant stuff, Jomar. Okay. And green versus purple in season 1 never happened.
Actually, yes, that is true. That is true. Green versus purple, never in season 1, 4 times in season 2, and 6 times in season 3.
Ooh. That's a weird combo. Okay. Nice.
In fact, the two times that the purple parrots made it to the temple where their opponent was the green monkeys.
Ah, okay. Yep. Cop. Any more?
Nope, I'm ready to go for next week.
How do you rate this episode overall? I mean, last time you said it was one was an average episode. So how do you rate this episode overall?
The episode is kind of meh, but the ending, I think the ending is what keeps it from being a bad episode.
Yeah.
Because everything else is kind of forgettable. The ending, I think, really makes this episode.
Yeah. Kind of a unique episode. Lovely. Cool. Alright. Okay, Jomar comes in again with some combos. He says, I think green versus purple never happened in season 1 because both the teams had the fewest entries. Goalie Gamer, can you verify that and confirm?
Okay, let me see what I got. Okay, so I said green versus purple, didn't I? Said green, purple, never in season 1, 4 times in season 2, and 6 times in season 3.
Okay. Okay.
Craig's asking for the metal beard of the Egyptian.
Yeah. I told him. Hold. He says he's serious. Oh, okay. I'll do that. Okay. Cool. Should we wrap it up? Any more views, opinions before we wrap it up? It's been. Yeah, good.
I mean, I would give this episode. I would give this episode.
You would give this episode
a 7 out of 10. I mean, 8 out of 10. I would give this episode.
Okay. I mean, in terms of the surprise element, you're saying?
I would give this an 8 out of 10 because that is the infamous backfire of the series. The infamous backfire temple run.
Got it. Cool.
Sorry to say that.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, anyone else? Goalie Gamer, Josh, Cop, any last words before we wrap up for the night?
No, I think I've said what I needed to say.
Lovely stuff. Okay. We are still waiting for Undercover Cop's video, if I'm not wrong, the 3rd video.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance. I'm doing a convention tomorrow. So,
okay.
After that, then I'll have some free time.
Oh, beautiful. Wait for that. JP Josh?
Yep, I think I'm good for the episode. Don't know if it's okay to mention that or not there, that part, but I won't be available next week. I'm actually going to be out of town, so I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if you're going to try to do it or not, but if it's possible to hold off on the earring episode till later.
Yeah, sure.
Next week, that would be handy, because I'd love to join in that one with y'all. Yep.
Sure. We'll hold it off. We'll do the episode that Craig has been asking. He's getting serious, so we'll do that episode. And then, once you're back, we'll do that episode.
Awesome. But yeah, other than that, always great to join in with y'all.
Yep. Oh, Jomar says you'll not be around. I don't know. Anyways, just update me on the Discord, Jomar, because you requested for one episode, so I don't want to do that episode without your presence. So, in case if you're not available, just drop me a message that I'll not be available. I'll skip that episode and I'll do some other episode. Cool. Thank you so much again, Cop. You came in late, but you made your presence felt as always. Yeah, thank you. JP Josh, thank you so much for being there. You were outside, but you came in the last moment. Thank you so much. Goalie Gamer with that brilliant sheet that kind of mesmerizes me. Literally all the information he's gathered in in that. That's kind of brilliant, actually. So
Yep, and it's still in the making. So
yeah. And also ask your friend to join in if you can. I mean, ask him. I'm gonna text him. If he doesn't respond, just ask him to join in the chat. I think it's all sorted right now. So just join. Ask him to join in if he can, or else just join the stream where he can chat. So
yeah, he actually he does. I do link him to your streams, and he does watch, but he doesn't participate in the live chat.
Okay, no worries. He's free to join in anytime. And yeah, Shayan Faisal, thank you so much. It's early morning for you, and you join as always. OG, thank you
No
so much.
problem.
And see you next
Pleasure's
week.
all mine.
And please put in all your stuff in the Discord. I'll be active again. And yeah, thank you so much. See you next week.
Good. All right,
Take
see
care,
you later.
everybody.
Yep, thank you.
Good.
Yep, thank you, Josh. Thank you, everyone. Great. Don't get angry. I'll do your episode next week for sure. Don't be serious or anything. I'll just do your episode for sure next week. I'm gonna save it. Jomar, if you're not available next week, just drop in your message, and I will keep in mind. And other than that, thank you so much, whoever has participated today and been in the stream. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me. 1 hour 30 minutes. Thank you so much. I will see you next week. Next week is the date. Let me confirm the date. That's 27th of October. We are nearing November and New Year. Thanksgiving Day next month. Lovely. So yeah, thank you so much again. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, night for you, and morning for me. I will see you next week. Until then, thank you so much. Have a wonderful time. Take care and bye bye.